If you have a family member or a spouse who does not speak English, please don't be mad at me. Hi, I'm Dr. Toya, board certified OBGYN, and this came up on one of my calls recently. I went in to see a patient who did not speak English. Her partner was the translator, and he got really upset when I brought in the translator phone because he was being used as a translator by the nurses, but I don't do that. And this is actually a pretty common thing. A lot of family members want us to use them as a translator. They don't think the interpreters are necessary. Some of the interpreters are terrible, which I can agree with. I speak Spanish, and sometimes I'm just like, that's not what I said. But even though I do speak Spanish, in certain times when I need to make sure nothing is lost in translation or I'm struggling myself, I bring in the translator because it is important, and it's only fair to that person that's being seen to make sure exactly what they're saying is being translated. So there are times, especially in a field like obstetrics and gynecology, where there may be a power dynamic, there's a risk of trafficking, there's certain things that the patient may want to express that they may not feel comfortable expressing through a family member. So it is really important to get that translator if it's available and if there's enough time, because of course there are emergent situations where it may not be possible. So just put yourself in their shoes. If you were in a place where you didn't speak the language and you're already coming into the hospital because something is wrong, you're in pain, you're contracting, you don't feel well, and then you can't understand what anybody is saying. Everybody is talking around you, about you, but nobody is talking to you. Like, I feel like it's so disempowering, and that's why I always try to use a translator to make sure that my patient is getting the best care possible from me, right? So I hope that helps anybody who's ever in that situation, and let me know what you think. What situations have you been in with a family member or friend who didn't speak English? Or if you've ever been in a different country and had to seek medical care, I'm sure that was very scary. Let me know in the comments.